The food is packed. That means it must be time to hit the road. I have a 6-hour drive ahead of me to the trailhead at South Lake, but it's always an interesting trip. The colors here at Red Rock in Owens Valley are always spectacular. And we're going to be spending about 4 hours driving up Owens Valley. There's always a lot to see. The section of it goes through these lava beds, and they're always interesting to look at. Whoa. What's that over there? It is a hippie wagon. You never know what you're going to see along the road. South Lake, here we come. And the autumn colors are in bloom. As I leave Owens Valley, the rugged peaks of the High Sierras come into closer view. It's middle October, a little late to be backpacking in the Sierras, but that's okay. I bet you that water's a little cold out there. And I've arrived. I probably should have stayed overnight at the trailhead and acclimated, but that didn't happen. It's time to hit the trail. No dilly-dallying. It's bye-bye South Lake. And onward and upward. It looks like we're about ready to enter the wilderness. Do you hear that? That's the sound of the wilderness. It won't be silent for long.
Oh yeah, real nice. Wish I'd had that. I had a coyote playing in the water this morning by my camp.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah, just great, big, old, furry, huge animal too.
Ooh. Great. Take care.
Have fun.
Oh, you are a friendly doggy, aren't you? Oh, yes, you are.
Hey.
Oh,
He's got equipment.
Yeah. All right,
Girl,
Steve.
stay down. Stay down. Sorry about this. Sorry. Come here,
No
girl.
problem there.
Come on. Where are you headed?
I'm going to try to go over the pass. Really over ways. How far did you guys get?
Just up beyond
Long Lake.
we were
Long
up above
Lake
it
up
up
to
towards
Margaret Lake.
Oh, yeah.
and Saddle
Yeah.
Rock and Ledge
Yeah, we
Lake.
climbed.
Yeah, I talked to one hiker and they were saying you guys had clear days.
Beautiful.
We got sunburned.
Yeah.
I was in
Yesterday
my
it was
swim
so
trunks
hot.
and fit thongs.
Well, you guys might be getting out at a good time.
Yeah, we were thinking the same thing.
See you later.
All right.
Come on, Bear.
Hey, where you headed?
Yep, we're getting up there. The trees are getting a little sparser. But that's it. It's a beautiful blue sky day. And it's warming up nicely. I'm down to my short sleeve shirt. And just taking one switchback at a time. It's decision time. I don't think I'm going to make any turns. I'm going straight for the pass, which, unfortunately, is a ways away yet. Yep, we've got something coming up there. And wouldn't you know it, it's beautiful Long Lake. And there's a good reason for the long part. Now, it could be the elevation, but I'm thinking I'm seeing a dog's face up there. Maybe not. If it looks like I'm slowing down, I am. It's over 10,000 feet. Oh yeah. The good news is, though, that the pass is getting closer. That water is outflowing from nearby Saddle Rock Lake. Oh yeah. I'm getting ready for a break. Oh, I'm leaving Long Lake way back there in the dust, but I'm still looking for that break. Hup! And here we are. Oh, how sweet it is. And now I'm even looking back on Saddle Rock Lake. I'm getting somewhere. Whoa, now that I've reached this lake, I know it's not going to be too long until the ascent to the pass. That should be the pass, dead ahead. Looks a little nippy on the pond there. Well, there it is, the pass, and the ridge I get to ascend. I'm ascending, and those lakes down there are getting smaller and smaller. And I'm not getting any faster either. I may even be losing a step now and then. And it's one last snowfield to cross, and voila, I've made it to the pass near the nearly 12,000 feet in elevation. The pass has a pretty impressive panorama. You do find plants up here clinging to life. It doesn't help being frozen most of the time. A nice brisk pace keeps up the body heat. Nice little rock. Don't be tipping on me. There's part of Dusy Basin down there. Well, I found a campsite. Got camp set up. Looking forward to a good hot meal. I'm looking forward to doing some exploring around these parts. But right now my exploring's going to have to wait because it's getting late. And tomorrow will be another day. Well, I had a good day exploring. Now I'm reminiscing about the quality lakes in the Dusy Basin that I saw today. It should be good. Boy, how's this stuff doing? How is this stuff doing? I love it. It's good now. There was one lake up there that was really outstanding. It had a nice little beach down there. Not that I was going to be going swimming or anything, but you could see how the lake dropped off that blue water. It had to be a deep lake. The fishing, not too good. Probably a little late in the season. And that ridgeline going across there. That rugged ridge is something else. Isosceles Peak here was pretty outstanding. The Pacific Palisades here weren't too shabby either. Some of the colors up there too, the fall colors, they were great. But there were a lot of lakes up there. A lot of lakes. And that one down here near the bottom, the light flashing up from that thing, that was beautiful. That was a long lake too. Tomorrow. A little chilly this morning. Oh, it's just what I need is a good drink of water. Give this a try. and oop, what happened? No water. It's frozen. There were a few nutcrackers around, and this guy was being his entertaining self. I'll have you know that I did get that drink of water after I heated it just a little bit. But I'm out for a good day hike down to lower Dusy Basin. And I spotted another bird this morning. Lower Dusy tends to be a little greener and a few more trees. The day hike here has only begun. Pretty soon this flat section of Dusy Basin is going to drop off over that little ledge into LeConte Canyon, and the fun begins. There's a pretty impressive little basin over there. And it's down I go. I'm looking across at that basin over there, and it's holding a bench lake. Pretty impressive. There's Dusy Creek dropping over the ledge and down the slope. Something's got my attention. Wow, flowers. There's still a few blooms down here in Lower Dusy. And I'm impressed. Well, that all makes the trip worthwhile. Here's some berries the bears didn't get. A Douglas squirrel trying to eat as much as he can before the snow flies. I'm still motating downhill. Kicking back. It is break time with a view. And that's Dusy Creek running down glacier smooth rock. And we don't want to forget the vista of the distant peaks. But a creek running over smooth granite, that's a little hard to let go of. That's the Kant Canyon down there, and this is a little bit bigger view that I'm not going down to. I'm heading back up the hill. Under the right conditions, this little puff of cloud could develop into a full-fledged thunderhead by later afternoon. But we're just going to have to watch it and see what these guys are going to be doing. Another view of Dusy Creek slipping down the slope. This old growth tree's been clinging to life on this rocky slope for a lot of years. This thistle looks a little worse for wear. Here's a little tributary to Dusy Creek. That's the trail I was just on. And climbing back up the hill little by little to Upper Dusy again. I've just about hiked back out of the quaking aspen here, and I won't be seeing any more of these guys until I get back to the South Lake Trailhead. What's that on that old weathered rutwad? That's what I thought it was too. A frog. And we're finally back up to Dusy's high elevation meadows. And what do you know? We got bird life again. Some clouds are starting to show up at Upper Dusy here. It'll be interesting to see what they do. Yeah, I'm going the right direction. I jumped a deer. Well, the clouds did build up, and they drifted over to the basin here and produced a weird whiteout.
All of a sudden,
But fortunately, no precipitation.
sure glad I marked the trail so I know where. So I know where I turn off.
Well, I must have found that turn off to camp because it's the next day, and I'm donning that pack for another long day on the trail. It's funny how I haven't seen anybody up here except for that first morning out. I guess Dusy Basin isn't all that popular this time of year. I think I'm feeling the elevation gain. High elevation bird life. That's cool. This be the view down from the top, from the pass down to those lakes about 1,500 feet down to the valley floor down there. And that little line is the trail I'm going to be eventually walking along. That distance lake being Saddle Rock. I'm moving carefully. I wouldn't want to trip on something and do any unfortunate quick descents.
Oh, he's
Oh,
a better man than
something's up. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I happened upon a runner. Every so often you see one of these guys that actually run these high elevation trails.
Hey there. You're going for it, aren't you? You gonna get to the pass?
Yeah, I'm gonna go to the pass and I wanna go down to Dusy, but I'm gonna have time, I think.
Wow.
Getting too old.
Yeah, it is cool out there.
Yeah. I'm gonna go tomorrow. It's supposed to get colder tomorrow, but we'll see.
Is that colder tomorrow, huh?
Yeah. A little windier, a little colder than one back up Saturday. There's a storm up north.
Uh-huh. Well, have a good one.
Thanks. Pretty, isn't it?
It is nice.
It's an Oregon Junco. And it's taking an afternoon bath in a cold lake. Oh, there's a dipper. Or a water ouzel. I can see why they call them a dipper. Now they'll actually swim under the water. I don't know if this guy's going to do that. He's trying. Well, I guess no underwater diving today. Bye-bye. I found a good campsite above Saddle Rock Lake. It'll probably be cool tonight. Good morning. It's another day. Gorgeous day. A little cool. And I'm on my way to Saddle Rock Lake. And then from there it'd be South Lake and the trailhead. I see we have a little ice on the pond down there.
There was somebody camping at the lake that I was at. And I saw them walking out. They walked past me about 8 o'clock. They got an early start out.
And there were two guys just...
Yeah, that was who I saw, yeah. Oh, we made it. It's been a cold one this morning. But we made it. It was a good trip. We'll have to do it again soon.